Hi, it's Colin Coward. I started The Volume to bring you some of the most authentic voices in sports. While you're here, make sure you hit subscribe. Thanks.
Like a motherfucker. We out there big cause we had to. Hey, y'all being safe out there, bro? I heard they slapping niggas at the motherfucking Oscars, baby. Move safe.
It's a new day. Anyone can get it anytime.
Niggas getting slapped in velvet. Right? Y'all move safe out here.
Motherfuckers walking up on motherfuckers with the hard bottoms and
you feel me? With the clickety clack.
With the
you know what I'm saying? And
slippity slap. Goddamn doom is ending. With the clippity clock walking up on your ass.
And then fixing their jacket, walking off that motherfucker like, yeah, bitch.
Welcome to the Jenkins and Jonez Oscar recap. We're very excited to talk about the winner for cinematography.
We don't give a fuck.
I cannot believe that. I've never. When was the last time either of you thought about the Oscars in a serious way?
Bro, this is the best thing that's ever happened to it.
I have never. I don't know if I've ever flat out. Oh, the Oscars are on tonight. Let me turn to CBS or whatever the fuck channel. No, I've never done that. I just wait for the recaps and shit, bro.
2 thumbs down, bro. I was like, this is the best thing that ever happened. I can't remember the last time I gave a fuck about the Oscars. Now I turned it on as soon as I saw it. I said, oh, what the fuck?
If motherfuckers is getting slapped up for talking crazy, like, stop them, bro. We need an award show for that.
Charge me pay-per-view dollars, bro. I paid $60 for that motherfucker. You feel me?
No, we really need an event where motherfuckers who've been talking crazy about people all year get dressed up, put on their finest 3-piece stuff, and the motherfuckers you've been talking about going to be dressed up, dapper down, and y'all gonna see what it is. Like, a motherfucker gonna slap the fuck out you for talking crazy about him all year.
Tyler,
I'm with that, bro.
Tyler, they said they can't slap that nigga. They said he can't slap that nigga. He can't walk on stage and slap a nigga for clowning his wife, for calling her bald head, basically, because she got alopecia. They said he can't slap a nigga over that. I don't know what you can slap a nigga for. You can't slap a nigga for that. Shit.
Bro.
For disrespecting the wife for the 100 million people? He spoke. Hey, he like I said, Chris Rock slapped himself. To me, shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith did what he's supposed to.
It's one of those incidents where we realize a lot of these Twitter motherfuckers did not grow up in a world where getting your shit rocked for talking reckless was a reality. These motherfuckers grew up on Twitter where they feel they can just talk crazy to anybody. Nothing comes, come on, what are you doing? It's a joke. I'm just doing my job. No, the fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about that, bro. From where I'm from, where I grew up, where we're all from, how we all grew up. If you talk crazy about someone, hands is going to get put on you.
Bro.
And that's not a fucking controversial opinion.
Will Smith did what he was supposed to do. Chris Rock was doing his job, told the joke. Will Smith did his job as the husband of motherfucking Jada Pinkett-Smith. You feel me? And then that motherfucker, Chris Rock, said, oh, wow. He didn't get his lick back. Wow. He should have got his lick. That nigga said, oh, wow.
Listen, bro, that's how I knew that shit was not scripted, because you saw the whole bitch come out of Chris Rock.
His whole soul had left him, bro.
Came out of Chris Rock, bro. When Will Smith said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, he said, I'm going to.
I will.
I will. I'm going to.
I will, Will.
I was like, nah, this is not scripted. That is genuine bitch coming out of that man's soul. You cannot act that.
Bro. And motherfuckers are saying that he couldn't chase him off the stage. And, nigga, fuck. If I get slapped, I gotta fight that nigga. I'm gonna go back to my cousins in St. Louis, they gonna clown my ass? Oh, hell no. And if I talk shit back, you ain't say that to Will when he slapped the shit out your ass. Oh, no, bro. That can't be, bro.
That's gonna follow you forever.
Hey, a fight gotta come with that shit. You feel me?
Like, people have been saying, what did you expect Chris Rock to do? He handled it like a professional.
Fight that nigga.
He handled it like a professional, for sure. And handling it like a professional in that instance also means handling it like a bitch, right? Like, these two things can be true.
That's exactly right.
Like a professional bitch.
His job in that moment was to keep the train running, not to act like a man. You know what I mean? He kept the train running, and he had to do so by letting a man slap him 2 inches above his velvet collar and then walk back to his seat.
Good luck with that when you go back to the crib. They don't give a fuck about your job, nigga. If I'm worth all that motherfucking money, I'm fight. Dude, there is more reason to fight when you worth all that money. Because it don't matter if you work again or not, nigga. You feel me? You even more of a bitch to me. You know what I'm saying? You let these white folks tell you can't fight after niggas slap you in your face in front of 100 million people. I'd be goddamn, nigga. Shit. Ain't no motherfucking way.
Well, that's how there's been a lot of, Will Smith can't do that. You know?
Yeah. Oh, Bubba.
Why are you Will Smith if you can't do that?
What is the point of
having money?
M's?
What is the point of having that money if not to walk up and slap someone who's making a joke about your wife's medical condition, bro?
Bro. 250 M's, bro. That is, I got 250 reasons to slap the shit out this motherfucker in front of 100 million motherfuckers. And people are like, he could have did he ain't tell the joke all. He ain't tell the joke in the back. He told a joke in front of 100 million people. So my shit is to slap him in front of 100 million motherfucking people. What the fuck you mean? And I'm saying this as a nigga that I ain't slapped a nigga since college, bro. I ain't fought since motherfucking college, nigga. You feel me? I don't want to fight ever again. But if a motherfucker disrespect my wife and you think I'm gonna go home and just look my wife in the eyes like the shit cool, bruh. Oh no, baby. No. Will Smith had to slap that nigga. What else was he supposed to do when you crown her medical condition, like Mike said?
Because and look, and I think there's some frustration about some of the other jokes that they've been listening to, I'm sure, bubbling up. I'm 100% sure. But there's a special line in your marriage. You have listened to your wife, I'm sure, cry about this condition. You have listened to her. You have tried to help her build her confidence back up. She's had to completely reinvent who she is as an incredibly successful, attractive woman who faces all the public scrutiny that a black woman actress of her stature has faced for the last however many fucking years. And then sitting at the fucking Oscars where she dressed up like fucking crazy because she knew he's winning Best Actor that night. And Chris Rock in a velvet suit is going to make jokes about that medical condition. You held her hand and told her, baby, you're still beautiful while she's crying over that. Come on. I have $250 million. I will pay all of it to slap that man.
You cannot let that Teddy Ruxpin ass nigga fuck your night up, bro. You had to slap that nigga, man. Look, and another thing is people saying, Chris Rock is a comedian. He's doing his job as a comedian. Yeah, okay, that may be true too. What I have seen class clowns or whatever get slapped up plenty of fucking times for saying jokes that were in bounds just because they joked on the wrong motherfucker.
Like, he didn't pull a gun on him. He didn't even punch him. Right. He slapped him.
It was a fair shot. Chris Rock saw that motherfucker coming from a mile away. There was no gunplay. It wasn't a cheap shot. It wasn't even a closed fist. And these motherfuckers are crying because motherfuckers grew up in a world where they think you can just say whatever the fuck you want and nothing comes with that.
They start talking about assault. The nigga got slapped. He gonna be all right in the morning, all right? Chris gonna be all right in the morning.
Everyone involved in the situation
might not be back.
But everyone involved in this situation is waking up a multimillionaire tomorrow morning in a fucking mansion. You don't need to get on your fucking weepy woo horse for anyone involved in this scenario, bro. Everyone's gonna be just fucking fine,
bro. I remember one of a nigga joking about a homie's mom. Homie slapped him. He said, I apologize. And he said, didn't I tell you to shut the fuck up and slap them again, nigga? Okay? Niggas get slapped. All right? I don't know where the fuck you from. I'm a country nigga. Country niggas, they be slapped. They will slap the entire shit out your motherfucking ass, all right? And like I said, he lucky he ain't close his fist and stick that nigga over him being disrespectful like that. You know, that's lines you can cross. That's jokes, and then there's fucking boundaries. And it's on Will if he decides, you know, what boundaries he has. And it's on Chris Rock to decide if he wants to cross them or not. He tested him and he found out shit wasn't sweet. That's life to me. I don't know what the fuck else you're talking about.
Because keeping it a buck, the slap clean walk off, you know, going back to your seat, that was the most respectful way that Will could have disrespected Chris Rock. He could have taken it to way higher extremes. He could have hit that man with the mush, the full front.
Pushed his whole face.
He could have hit the man with the finger on the forehead. He could have fucked around and choked the man while talking to him. But he just gave him a fucking, you know, business order slap and went back to his seat. That was professional as well, since we're talking about how professional Chris Rock has been tonight. That was a professional way to slap a motherfucker too.
He challenged that man to a duel, and the man didn't want to duel.
He walked up to him for 15 seconds. He walked up to him for 15 seconds, making eye contact the whole time. And he walked up to him like, in West Philadelphia.
Bro, hey, I love it, G. My mama called me up. You see that nigga get slapped in the face? Will Smith slapped him. You see him slap Chris Rock? And she was like, shit, it was supposed to happen. Fuck you mean, dog? I'm sorry, bro. He earned that. I don't know how else you take that shit, but bro, and it was just a slap. It wasn't assault. He slapped the nigga. They're gonna be good. It's whatever. You feel me?
We've talked about this on the fucking show. If you're in 10th grade and your principal at your high school dials 911 and makes a joke about your mom, you hit the principal.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If you're talking to your boss, he makes a joke about your wife, you hit your boss. I mean, it's just like, maybe it's, stupid, toxic, man, whatever the fuck, but it is what my brain is made of in this instance.
For me, he's talking about her medical condition. And she's come out and spoken about how she struggled with that, okay? And you want to make it funny, and it wasn't funny, nigga. Maybe it was funny to everybody else. It wasn't funny enough. It wasn't funny to the motherfucker that mattered, obviously, because he slapped the shit out your ass at the Oscars. This nigga got dressed up, put on them slacks and that velvet jacket to get his ass slapped the fuck out of. And hey, bro, if you got a problem with it, a fight should have came with that. If you got a problem getting slapped with that slapped in the motherfucking face, then you fight about it. You decided not to, it's whatever, bro. I don't feel bad for nobody involved in this shit. Flat the fuck out.
Yeah. It's a slap. He'll be fine. He won't make that joke. He won't make that motherfucking joke again.
You feel
right?
me?
So, right? You know, all these violences and the answer, motherfuckers. Yeah, the fuck it is. Chris Rock ain't gonna make those motherfucking jokes about Jada again. Right? Will wanted Chris Rock to never make a joke about Jada like that again, and did something about it, and it will never happen again. Violence is absolutely the answer sometimes.
What did he say? What did Chris Rock say? He said, what did Will Smith say? Keep my motherfucking wife's name out your mouth. And what did he say? Chris Rock say, I'm going to. Okay.
Violence is the answer.
Violence is the answer, nigga. Okay. In this case, yes, sir. Means to an end. That's all it was. That
the
slap
next
was a
time
means to an
anyone
end.
thinks about making a joke about Jada, what they will do instead is make a joke about Will being crazy over his wife.
And Will laugh.
Sounds good.
and probably agree. You feel me?
Sounds good to me. I mean,
I'm sorry, G. Hey, bro. That nigga said, oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
How you gonna say, oh, wow, when you saw the man walking up there for 20 minutes? Oh, wow, what, nigga? You knew what was happening once he stood up, bitch.
You already knew what time it was.
That nigga
you heard the clippity clap, motherfucker.
You heard the clippity clap. Hey, and when
he wasn't wearing socks. Hey, he wasn't sneaking up on you in socks.
Hey, bro, he got slapped by a nigga with his ankles out. But look at this. You saw the close up after he got slapped. Did you see how bro, that motherfucker's eyes? Bro, that nigga, hey. The lights was bright that night, baby. Sheesh. I ain't mad at it, though. Like I said, this motherfucker disrespected his wife in front of all them motherfucking people. Something she dealing with, like Mike said, is something he's probably heard her talk and confide in him about. And shit was sweet. And that's just what it is, G.
Because whether it's the stuff boiling over from before about their marriage or whatever, those are choices that they made about their lives, and they live public lives, and they're obviously both been aware of that for a long time. So she's in the game, she's in the content game, they're making money off that conversation too, etc., etc. But this is not a decision that she made. This is something that happened to her.
You feel me?
That they are dealing with together. And for me, I mean, it doesn't even have to be that serious for me to be protective of my wife or my mom or my daughter or my son, whoever. But when you're talking about stuff like that,
bro, the mother of his fucking
people
children.
Get slapped, bro. I mean, it's like you said it. People, this is not like, I don't understand all the fucking pearl clutching. Like, it's the Oscars. Well, I'm not an Oscars person, so I get, maybe whatever. You people care about the Oscars, but like, if someone says something about your wife, you slap them. That's about the chillest thing that could have happened in the evening.
Bro.
And listen, and Chris Rock was poking the bear. The most dangerous husband is the husband in a shaky marriage. The husband who needs to prove to his wife that he still loves her and will still do anything for her. That is the world's most dangerous husband. Those motherfuckers are on edge 24/7. And Chris Rock fucked around and found out tonight, bro.
That motherfucker Will Smith said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. You feel me? Hey, and Chris Rock, like you said, he pushed the button. He was poking the bear.
Willow, we heard the reports about how Willow wished that Tupac was her dad. Tupac was your dad tonight, Willow.
You feel me?
Tupac was your dad tonight. So you can hold that close to your chest. So,
Jackson told me Jaden tweeted that's how we do, and that's how we do it or something. It's like
goddamn right.
Love it. But that's the thing though.
That's the only thing that matters. You're Will Smith. That's the only thing that matters.
He gonna
my
go
wife
back to
feel
the
like I
home.
had her back.
Yup. He gonna go back
My
to his
kids
home.
feel like I stuck up for our family.
Yup. That's fuck everything else.
What
Fuck
he's
you mean.
worried. He's worried that they're gonna get someone else for season 2 of the Nat Geo doc on fucking Disney Plus. That's gonna affect Will Smith's lifestyle.
Bro, look, he gonna get some money out of me. I'm gonna find a way.
They
I love
gave
a
him
real
Best
nigga.
Actor 20 minutes later.
Bro.
They gave him the biggest award you can get in that industry 20 minutes after he did the.
Hey, bro, that's a hell of a night.
John, did you watch the speech? People said he was talking about being a vessel of love and shit during the speech.
Hey, bro, that is a vessel of love. Hey, bro, I'm keeping it stacked with you. Most of the time I fought out of love, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I love my niggas and shit like that. You feel me? I'm not jumping in fights cause I hate cause I love my niggas too much. No, bro. He slapped the shit out of that nigga cause he loved his motherfucking wife. And he know what his wife been going through. Okay? He is a vessel of love. That look like a vessel of love to me up there. That's the type of love that I know, nigga. That's the type of love I seen. You feel me? Shit. That motherfucker got his ass slapped and said, "Oh wow,
oh wow."
I will never." They showed the slow motion of that motherfucker. This motherfucker face was all the way. Sheesh, love this. Hey, I ain't mad at it, bro. I just needed something interesting to happen to that dry ass shit. Is that the wee? Is that the wee?
The slap heard around the world.
The slap heard across the globe. He got a little palm in that motherfucker, like the heel of his hand. You feel me?
Someone on Twitter said it was the pursuit of slappiness.
Oh man, I ain't mad at it, G. I ain't mad at it. If I say some wild shit, you know what I'm saying? If I got on stage and said that shit, you know what I'm saying? That guy and he slapped the shit out of me, bro. I would have kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't have been, oh, wow, he'd have to whoop my ass over that shit. But you know what I'm saying? But like, nigga, I just don't see how they don't understand when you say some wild shit about a nigga wife, how, you know, how like it might not go there. There's always that chance.
I don't know how this
does.
I don't know how this doesn't happen more often. And it must be that people are afraid about their jobs and their image and stuff. But I don't, you know, shit. We talked about it before when we were talking about Will and Jada. Like, you're Will Smith. You're not supposed to have to listen to people say shit.
I'm gonna tell you something too. I love y'all. We like brothers. And if something happened to y'all wife like that, I would never even think to joke about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, of course.
As somebody that love y'all. And this motherfucker, like a colleague, gonna try that? The fuck? I'm a comedian, bitch. It's a G.I. Jane joke. So? The fuck that? What the fuck that got to do with me?
It's not a G.I. Jane joke. It's a joke about my wife.
You feel me? The mother of my children. You feel me? And he got, and that's the thing. He got his daughter, like Tyler said, his daughter said she wishes Tupac was her dad. You know what I'm saying? He got to go home to that daughter after he just said and watch his wife get clowned. You know what I'm saying? And Jaden, who said this is how we do it, he would have been thinking like, my dad a bitch. You feel me? And you know, oh, fuck all that. The people that matter are in that house, and they respect what he did, and that's all that fucking matters. Shit. I love that. That's all that matters. Everybody else can kiss his whole ass, you feel me? And I know somebody that's a homie with him, and I hit him up because he at the Oscars, and he said, that was my nigga before, and that's my nigga after the slap. You feel me? So people fucking with him regardless. Shit. I'll tell y'all who it is.
I'm doing the math.
You know the math. You know the math.
I
That's all I got to say. He was laughing at the jokes on Twitter too. Yes, sir.
I heard that the room thought it was a joke until he started yelling, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." And then
they laughed the first time, and then he said it the second time, and then nobody was laughing.
They were like, oh, this isn't a bit.
Right. But I think what really told it was what Tyler pointed out was his face. His face afterwards, it was a soulless face. It was a nigga that for real got the shit slapped out of him in front of 100 million people with the lights bright as a motherfucker. He told a joke, niggas laughed, and one nigga didn't. Oops. Shit. I guess I gotta slap your ass. Not about to slap this fucking
You always have to keep you always have to know your audience.
Right.
Especially when you're making jokes about women or children. You better keep your fucking audience in mind, bro. What did he think? He's smiling the whole time Will Smith is walking up to him. What did he think was about to happen?
He's trying to play it off. I don't know. But he just thought shit wasn't what it was, bro. He probably thinking there's no way this man's gonna do this to me here. He gonna wait till we get backstage. And like I said, he told a joke in front of 100 million people. So Will Smith had to slap his ass in front of 100 million people. That's just what it is. Tyler, you over there tweeting? This motherfucker Tyler getting his tweets off.
I'm trying to keep abreast to see if there are any new developments.
This nigga Tyler.
Keeping my ear to the streets.
You said abreast.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you think Chris Rock gonna get his lick back?
Absolutely not. And the thing is, I don't think he's particularly soft in this instance. I think he just learned a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I wouldn't have expected Chris Rock to hop off the motherfucking stage necessarily, but you know what I'm saying?
Chris, we both under 6 foot. You feel me? This motherfucker Chris Rock is 6'2". You told a joke on stage.
Most of motherfuckers are soft though, because motherfuckers ain't never
had to fight. Yeah. You feel me? I seen a lot of big niggas get their ass whooped by a regular nigga. But the point is, you see that motherfucker slap you in your face in front of 100 million people. What's your reaction?
It's like all that professional shit will go out the window for me personally. But I ain't Chris Rock though, you know what I'm saying?
But nigga, I'm saying, bro. But what if you were Chris Rock? You had Chris Rock money. That's even. What happened?
Yeah, it's just such a natural reaction for me to hit you back if you hit me. I don't think I can suppress that, bro, in any fucking circumstance. But you know, I ain't Chris Rock though, like I said. But
hey, I just hey, respect to that man.
Respect to that man. I don't know if I necessarily respect them, but like I said, I don't particularly think, you know, he handled this in a soft way. The bitch for sure came out of him, but I don't think he's soft just because he got slapped.
That nigga probably wearing Dior, goddamn velvet on. No, bro, I'm sorry, G. You got to fight about that, nigga. A fight got to come with that. Nah, that's wild. But hey,
it's just crazy because these dudes are both so old. And they have such like Chris Rock's last stand-up special was about getting divorced, bro. Like they're supposed to be out of this phase of their life.
Now, but
this is what we need.
No,
but this is honestly like this is like to me. I mean, what's wrong with? We're not talking about people getting jumped or anyone pulling a gun or weapon out. What's wrong with you made a joke that was over the line? I told you in a somewhat, I consider it respectful way that it was over the line. You declined to push your chips to the middle of the table, and it's over.
And he walked away, fixed his jacket, and set his ass down.
I sincerely doubt Will Smith wakes up with any anger or hatred in his heart for Chris Rock tomorrow. This is just something that sometimes happens, bro.
He didn't have any hatred probably after he said what he said. Keep my fucking wife's. And I think by the time he got the award, he didn't have no hatred in his heart. He got his issue. Chris Rock didn't get his issue. You don't have hatred after you get your issue. That's why you get your issue off. So you ain't got no hatred. He would have hated his ass tomorrow if he didn't get his issue off in front of all them niggas though. You feel me?
That's all right. That's our Oscar recap. We'll have to get to the cinematography and costume design awards on the next episode.
In 2023.
We'll thank you. Thanks, Twitter friends, for bullying us into doing the emergency pod. We were gonna do a fucking emergency pod. Our moms were texting us about this shit.
Bro, before this shit, Mike saw me. My fucking mom called me up over this shit. FaceTime with the family. Like, nigga, you see that shit? Anyway.
All right, y'all. We'll be back in the middle of the week later. Bye.
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 Y'all be safe. Be safe. They slapping niggas at the Oscars. They slapping niggas without socks on, nigga, okay?
Clickety-clack.
Clickety-clack. His ankles out. You feel me? Still slapping niggas. Be safe. Be safe, baby.